Yo, what's up? My name's Patrouski, and today we're doing another loot from 1 hour. This is a series where I catch one Pokemon for 1 hour and tell you guys and show you guys how much profit could be made. You can pretty much make profit from catching any single Pokemon in PokeMMO, but some are going to be better than others. And today we're testing one that may not be the best, but I don't know. Maybe it's really good. We're going to be testing Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee is a very niche Pokemon because it can only be found as a very rare encounter rate in the Kanto Victory Road. It's around a 1%. We don't know that for sure. I want to preface, we don't know percentages 100%. It's not known information, but we suspect it to be around 1% encounter rate. So they're super rare. I'm really curious how many I'll be able to even catch in an hour. And Hitmonlee is interesting because obviously it's such a rare Pokemon. There should be a decent base price on it. Yeah, around 6,500 Pokeyen. So even a shitty Hitmonlee is going to go for around probably 8K. Yeah, if I let it sit for like, these are ones for a couple hours. So if I let it sit on the GTL, I think these could easily go for like 8 or 9K a piece, maybe probably upwards of 10K. I don't mind sitting on stuff and letting it take longer to sell to make more Pokeyen for sure. But if you don't know the location, here we are in Kanto Indigo Plateau. I'm just going to be leading off with my Breloom and essentially running back and forth down here in the Victory Road location, running back and forth until I encounter a Hitmonlee. And once I do, I'll go ahead and catch it. I'll see you guys with the first catch. I will say nowadays, you pretty much always want to be doing lures whenever you're doing single encounters. You pretty much always want to be popping lures. These are one of the best things you can do in PokeMMO. Lures are super powerful. You should pretty much always use them during every single encounter hunt. However, I'm not going to use them for this loot from 1 hour, but this will be the last loot from 1 hour where I don't use them. So every loot from 1 hour forward will kind of factor in their cost. It makes it a little more complicated because you do have to subtract the cost of popping lures for that full hour. Alright, here is the first Hitmonlee encounter. Let's go ahead and false swipe this bad boy, spore him up. Hopefully he doesn't have any self-damaging moves. I didn't even check that. Just please don't miss. Okay, as long as he doesn't miss high jump kick, I'm good. That would be sad to lose one via miss. Alright, there we go. It did go ahead and take me 3 great balls to catch that. I'm not even sure what type of ball I'm going to use, but there we go. Our first Hitmonlee, no stats. That's okay. I'm going to go ahead and catch the rest for an hour, and I'll see you guys when I'm done. Alright, here I am after the hour is up, and I went ahead and caught 9 Hitmonlee in total, which is honestly more than I expected. I guess usually around 8 I would guess is like kind of what you'll see with very rare encounters. This used to be the case with things like Togepi or such, or certain encounters if I remember correctly, but honestly this seems kind of high. I could see this for being like rare, so I think this was quite lucky. I don't think you will normally get this many Hitmonlee in 1 hour. I think this is lucky. That's just my sort of thoughts. I could be wrong on that. I don't know. This would obviously need further testing. This is just a loot from 1 hour. Let's go ahead and sort them though and actually break down the prices. Alright, so here's my Hitmonlees all sorted out. I have 4 that are just going to be sold as bulk Hitmonlees. I'm going to try to list them for that 9 to 10k price range, and then I have a couple more Hitmonlees. This one is noted because it has 20 plus in HP, defense, both defenses, and then speed. This is a great Hitmonlee breeder. Someone might really want that. We check over here. These are just nature, so these are just, I think we have 2 adamant, and 1 jolly. They don't have any other stats really going on. It's just nature. That's the only thing that's on them. They should be worth a little bit more Pokeyen. Haven't double checked yet though. We'll see. And then the only 1x31 Pokemon I caught, which is totally fair, 1x31 speed though. Really good stat to get on a Hitmonlee, so I have no idea what that's worth. Let's go ahead and start listing, start price checking, and get a guesstimation. Now the easiest part are just those 4 bulk Hitmonlees. I'm gonna go ahead and double check the price, I guess, but I'm probably gonna go 9k, maybe 10k on it. I'll probably go, oh look, yeah, wait, the price actually went up as I was talking about it. Okay, perfect. Wait, as I was catching these, that's really funny. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and undercut barely at 9997, so that'll be perfect. Those will go for 10k a piece. I'm gonna have the profit on that little calculator bar at the bottom right hand corner of the screen, so I'll sell each of these for 10k. That will be 40k profit. We are gonna factor in the listing fee of everything at the very end, but we're starting off in like the Pokeball fee and stuff. We'll factor in all fees at the end, so we'll have a revenue and a profit number right now. So first number is revenue, I believe. And then with those listed off, let's do the easier stuff. I'm going to go ahead and just do the 1x31 speed one. I really have no idea what this goes for, so it will be kind of interesting. Let's do 31 speed Hitmonlee. Looking like, well, I don't see Hitmonlee. I see the Chan in the top. Hitmonlee. Can't type. I mean, that's obviously not accurate. Okay, well, this is going to be a tough thing to sort of price check, obviously. Now, I'm probably just going to go by the other Hitmon prices. It's probably the best way to do this. Looks like 22k, 23k. It's probably going to be pretty accurate. I'm probably just going to, since it's the only Hitmonlee on the market, what I'll probably do is I'll just list it for 25k. I think that's super fair, because if someone wants a Hitmonlee, they can do this. I guess if you're buying that as a breeder, though, you don't really care. Actually, you got to think about this a little bit. If someone's buying this as a breeder, they're going to rebreed it anyway. It's going to become a Tyro. They're going to have to breed it up to another Hitmon type anyway. No, this should go for 22k. Yeah, this should always undercut the cheapest one. So we're going to go 22k on it. I think that's fair. We'll add that on over to the calculator. Got to quickly think about that. I don't want to list something for a false price and give you guys a higher price if it's not actually accurate. There we go. Have that up for 22. And we'll do the noted one last. Let's go ahead and hit up the Adamant Nature Hitmonlees. So it looks like there was one that got listed 2 minutes ago for that 10k price, but that should sell. It seems to be underpriced, as the next cheapest one is around 15k. Here we see on Hitmonchan. Ooh, this is actually really comparable to my other Hitmonlee that has those stats, but this one also has nature. These are going to be tough because it's just not the most desired thing in the world. So it depends, like these are going to be slow sells. I think if you want to farm Hitmonlee, you have to understand this is going to be like really slow to sell these Pokemon essentially. Just for nature alone, I probably just end up listing these for 15k and see if they sell. I could go like 12 or 13k, but at that point you might as well go the 10k price line. I'm gonna do 15k on each of these. I think it's fair. I think it's reasonable. So I don't know the Jolly yet, though. That's just Adamant. So 15k for that Adamant, and then 15k for this Adamant. That'll be plus 30k on the calc. But what about Jolly? Jolly Nature, Hitmon, lowest price 23k. There we go. But that's Jolly 31 speed. Are you kidding? Okay, so the Natures, I mean, this one's 50k though, and there's nothing else going on. But obviously, that's not going to be super accurate. I'm going to go ahead and list this for 22,999. Just undercut that one. Hopefully it sells. Hopefully someone needs this. Maybe I should just go 15k on it now that I think about it. Or maybe 20k. Maybe we go the 20k price line. We'll do 20k on it to see if somebody just snagged it under, even because they don't check the second one or something. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do 20k on it. So we'll do plus 20k over on the calc, putting us so far at 112k profit, which is definitely not bad, or 100k revenue, excuse me. But the costs are going to bring this down a bit. We do have one more Hitmonlee to sell though. All right, here's my stat criteria. I'm doing 25 plus HP, 25 plus speed, and then only 20 plus in the special defense, even though the special defense is 28, just to kind of give me some more accurate variations, and we'll see that here in a sec. So 29k for this one. This one is 31 speed. It's looking like a 25k sort of listing once again. This one is kind of comparable once again, but with a 1x31. Some of my Hitmonlees are selling, which is already nice. Maybe I just go 20k on this. 20 to 25k is what I think I'm looking at. I'm going to go ahead and go 25k. We'll see if that sells. I think that's not unreasonable, but it might take a while. So I'm going to go ahead and list that for that price. We'll go ahead and add 25k over onto the calculator, leaving us with a total revenue of 137,000 Pokeyen. Now, we have to subtract a couple of things. Each of those Hitmonlees took around 2 to 3 Great Balls on average, which are 600 Pokeyen a piece. So, I mean, easily subtracting like 1,200 per Hitmonlee, and there was 9 of them. I'm going to go ahead and subtract, and with the listing fees, it was like 1k each for listing fees, so like 9k of listing fees and like 1,200, 15k or so of Pokeballs. I'm gonna subtract like 20k or something, maybe 25k. If I want to be super safe, I'm gonna subtract 25k, which is gonna leave me with a 112k expected profit after all these sell. And that's at a very slow selling pace. I'm going to be totally honest. This is not a great money-making method, but hey, someone had to test it. And hey, man, it's not the worst money-making method in the world either. I think doing something like Brain Dead, Payday Pickup at Dragon Spiral Tower is much better than this. Gym runs are obviously much better. There's tons of other Pokemon you can catch which are way better than this for more money. It is pretty Brain Dead and pretty AFK though, since you don't catch that many Pokemon. And maybe if you want a single encounter shiny hunt for something in that cave, you can go for it. I don't see why you would do that, because I think most things there can be found within hordes, so I wouldn't recommend it. Not the best money-making method, not the worst, definitely below average. I'd probably rate this like a D+ to C- tier money-making method, but it's interesting and it's fun to check out. If you want to try it, try it. If not, I understand. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this video was helpful to some extent. Hopefully it was enjoyable. Make sure to like this video if you did enjoy it. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for daily PokeMMO videos. Make sure to follow the Twitch for streams Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. The Discord link is down below if you're interested in that. And then if you want to go above and beyond and support the channel financially, YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, PayPal, Venmo, all that stuff keeps the lights on, keeps the Poke Center running. So I appreciate it. Have a great day. I'll see you guys later. Peace. Hey, thanks so much for watching the entire video. I really appreciate that. And if your name is on this list, I appreciate you even more. Thank you to everyone who goes above and beyond and supports my channel and allows me to make content full time. I couldn't do it without you guys. Thank you so much. Have a great day.